This video is sponsored by Fallout Hosting. Click the link in the description to find how you can start your Minecraft server for as little as $1 a month. Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy tinkfro and welcome back to another episode of AfterLife. Now, last episode we started the construction of our beautiful, mega base over here, which is going to be the most epic Minecraft museum you have ever seen in your life. And you know what, right off the bat, to begin this episode, why don't we get into another time-lapse where we build the first floor of our museum. And there we go guys, another beautiful layer added to our wonderful museum. However, that is not just it. We did not just add another layer. In between the time from our time lapse and now, I have actually gone ahead and finished our interior. So why don't you let Museum Director Tinkfro take you through a little bit of a tour. Alright, so if we make our way inside, this is the first exhibition you'll see, and this is a duped shovel that me and Puff accidentally made when he was taking a shovel out of a shulker box that I broke. So there we go, a little relic of illegal activity over there. We have a replica of Tinkfro over here, which is epic. I right now have a golden apple, but I really do want an enchanted golden apple because those are rare and you can't actually craft them. So that is something we're going to have to go and find. If we make our way over here, we have these three banners. Now this one you can obviously get from pillager patrols or the pillager outposts. You get this one from the end cities, but did you know you can get this banner from master bedrooms inside of Woodland Mansion? So yeah, these are all three authentic banners over here. You know, this is our museum after all, we only want the things that are real. Next we have the, what I like to call, evolution exhibition, right? So we have some armor stands, you know, with the armor on, progressing through the ages. We don't have the netherite quite yet, but I do think we can definitely get some later in the future. And yeah, since chainmail armor isn't actually craftable, I had to go to faraway places. I had to go to Kaffer's base, I had to go to Puff's base to get a complete set. And yeah, these are pretty simple, just your regular blocks that you can find, right? So we got emeralds, diamonds, gold, iron, lapis, and redstone over there. So it does have a lot of colors, so I quite like it. If we make our way over here, we have what I like to call the Our Faces exhibition, right? So we have the three blocks with faces, which is the creeper with the sandstone, the cod head with the blackstone, or well, I guess that's a pig snout, isn't it? And we have the wither skeleton from the nether fortresses over there, right? And over here, well, we have the wither skull, right, for the boss and the dragon boss head. And then over here, we have an authentic pink sheep's head. I actually found it when last episode I went out to get a beehive for me and Puff's honey farm, so that's really epic. If we make our way over here, we have the nether selection, right? So all these things are things that you might find in the nether, right? The lodestone and the respawn anchor. I have to say, these guys explode, so gotta be careful when handling glowstone with them. There's also a little bit of a relic here. If you've ever played the really early versions of Bedrock or the Pocket Edition, then you might recognize this as the Nether Reactor Core, which basically kind of summoned in this like nether thing before the nether was actually implemented, and you would like have items like quartz and bamboo pop out of them. So that's just a little relic from the past. And yeah, over here is the next exhibition, which as you can see is not yet finished, right? So we have the chorus flower, the wither rose, the pig step, Lena rain disc, and the netherite scrap, right? All really rare items. But as you can see, we have some other rare items that we do not have just yet, right? Another star, we're gonna have to talk to Puffinfish HQ for that. And a trident and the conduit, well, guess what? Justin L has just opened a shop with that. So why don't we go and check that out and maybe spend a few diamonds. Okay, so as I make my way to Justin's new shop, I actually went back into the winter village, right? Because Hugh Bone actually put some Christmas gifts for us, so you can see me picking out one of them, the best one, because it did have a diamond block, which made it really cool. And yeah, so thank you, Hugh, for that. Always appreciate gifts for the season. Okay, so we're making our way back into the shopping district, and there we go, Justin's brand new shop, which is actually really cool because if we stand over here, you can see that the eyes, they kind of follow you around, which is kind of creepy, but really cool at the same time. But yeah, let's go inside and spend some diamonds. So Justin's tridents, and we got tridents, 24 diamonds each. Whew, expensive. And Nautilus shells, because I actually have the Hearts of the Sea, which is really great. So we're just gonna need some Nautilus shells for that. Actually, we just need 8 of them, and 1 trident. Now, question is, do we want enchantments on them? No, I think we'll just take a normal unenchanted one. So that would be 29 diamonds. Ooh-wee, 29. And there we go. Let's put them in the payment barrel. And there you go, Justin. Diamonds just for you. Awesome. So yeah, that's really great. And we can now put these in our museum. Okay, making our way down here. Here we go. We now have the conduit and we now have the trident over here. And we can use the statues book to actually make these invisible. Just like that. There we go. That's pretty cool. Let's just do the same thing for these two, and we should be good. Okay, so while I still have work to do in this level, I actually want to begin working on the second floor and start making a little bit of headway into what we have to do. So as you can see, I have already started marking out where I want different things to be, right? And I don't know if you guys have seen, but around the internet I've seen these really cool renditions of like miniature biomes, right? So I thought I'd give that a go and kind of like make it my own little thing and see how it goes. I also have an idea. You know, like what if we put like a giant like skeleton of like a whale or like a dinosaur in the roof? I think that would look really, really cool, and well, I guess I'm gonna have to give that a go and see if it looks any good. If it doesn't look any good, then I think unfortunately might have to abandon that idea. Now, these 2 display cases are actually something that we're gonna see next episode, because I have something really cool planned with Puff and Justin. But yeah, you guys are gonna have to wait for that, I guess. And then over here in the left wing, we have this area. Now, you might notice that they're different sizes, and that might have you thinking, wait a minute, these are perfect for paintings, and if you were thinking that, then you are absolutely correct. I want to have an art gallery with all the paintings that you can get in Minecraft, and we're gonna have to find the names and label them, because you know, this is a museum after all. This isn't just a showcase or a showroom. So yeah, why don't we begin doing that then? Oh man, there we go, guys. We have another floor almost complete, which is pretty epic. But if we take a look, check that out. We now have a pretty massive skeleton of something, and you know what? I'm actually really proud of this. I really love how the ribs and all that really just kind of look quite natural. So I'm really, really happy with that. And I am especially glad with the skull, because it does look very organic, and you know, the mouth and all that. So yeah, I'm actually really, really happy with this. But that is not all. As mentioned, we now have these miniature biomes. So we have the plains biome over here, we have the jungle biome over here, we have the taiga biome, which is right over there actually, off in the distance. We have a desert biome where we use the sea pickles as the cactus, so I like that little bit of detail, looks pretty epic. And not to mention the waterlogged staircases over here to make it look like rivers. I like that a lot. And out here in the very back, we have the two other dimensions, right? So we have the end over here, so we just got some black carpet like so, and we just used the end bricks to kind of make the islands, and some crimson planks, or sorry, some crimson fences over there to kind of make it look like we have an end city. I quite like that. Over here we have the nether, right? We got soul speed, so kind of looks like we're running, but we're not. And yeah, we actually have like this really cool little terrain where we've actually built a nether fortress too. So I really actually like this one. I think this little miniature biome is my favorite of them all. But moving swiftly along, we have a swamp biome, which looks pretty neat, not gonna lie. Now this next one, I was trying to go for like a savanna biome, right? But I think it actually ended up looking a lot more like a hill biome, so, but that's okay. Over here we actually have a hill biome, right, where you can find all the gravel and stuff, and we got some ice, which looks pretty cool. It was kind of difficult making sure that the snow didn't melt away, but I think we got it locked down pretty good. I quite like the shape of it. And then at the end over here, we of course have the Mushroom Island biome. So yeah, there we have the mycelium and all that, so that's pretty cool. However, that is not all. Over here, we have all 6 tree types over here. And if you notice these funny looking names, those are the actual scientific names for the genus and the species of different tree types. So we have the Betula for the birch and the Picea for the pine trees and all that. So that's really epic. I quite like this wing of our museum on the 2nd floor. However, as promised, we also have an art gallery, and they all have signs. That is because we have actually gone ahead and found the names for each and every single painting. I actually made a video on paintings and their original paintings on the channel, so definitely check that video out if you're interested. The only thing we actually have to do is well, place down the paintings, right? Because we do have all the places ready for them, and we do have the paintings right over here. So I'm guessing that's all we gotta do, so let me get that done. And there we go, guys. Easy as 1, 2, 3. We now have all the paintings in the game out here in our museum, correctly labeled for all people to look at. And doesn't it look absolutely amazing? And of course, since you know, I am the hidden lighting master, all these paintings are also giving off a lot of light, which is why you don't see a carpet running down here either. So yeah, I'm actually really happy with this. And of course we now have benches out the back over there, though maybe we should put like a flower pot or something on that wall just to give it a little bit more greenery, because I do think this back wall is looking a little bit bare. But yeah, I think I'm really happy with that. And just like that, I think we have actually pretty much completed 2 whole floors of our museum. So all in all, I think that has been a very productive episode for today. Unfortunately guys, I think that's gonna be where we end it for today. If you enjoyed, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to see more videos just like this one. A reminder that we do have a Discord, and well, if you guys actually want to see the finished product before I actually complete it in the episodes, and you guys can actually join that Discord. I have actually posted photos of what our museum is going to look like once it is over. But yes guys, until next time, thank you all very much for watching, and keep on building.